What's up, guys, gals, dudes, dudettes, fellers, fellerettes, whatever you decide to call yourself today. Don't adjust your settings. As my dad always said, I'm so bright he called me sun. It's just so bright out here today. Actually, it's a beautiful sunrise this morning. But I kind of want to talk to you today. And this one might be just a little long, so bear with me. But I kind of wanted to talk today about our move to Mississippi. And, you know, my wife got a cross for Christmas last year, or birthday. And on the cross it reads, "Where God guides, He provides." Isaiah 58:11. And as usual, I always wonder what I'm going to do the video on this week. And as usual, ideas go through my mind. And I don't know, this one was pressed upon me this morning, so I thought, hey, let's do it. But the whole move started in 2016. My father-in-law had just retired from Kroger, and of course we had a family member that was sick with cancer, and sadly we lost him before we ever moved down here. And we lost another family member early 2017. Actually, I think it's been about 2 years ago this month. So, you know, to make this move, of course, it's sad, but that's kind of what got the ball rolling, was coming down here to take care of family and be with family. And it all started, though, in 2016, and with the death of the family member, we got the ball rolling and got to talking about moving down here. And of course, my in-laws are from here, so it kind of made sense with that. But just some crazy things happened along the way, and I'm fixing to get into that because, like I said, 2016 got the ball rolling. And as we got to talking about this in early 2017, like January, early February, sadly, kind of sadly, but funny, we got bed bugs at our house in Arkansas. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Because you talk about having to destroy a house to get rid of those creatures. It wasn't even funny. But as we got to doing that, because we talked about putting our house on the market. Now here's the funny thing about it. I called it a blessing in disguise because we got those things, and we literally had to go through our house, strip every bed, take every bit of clothing out of the bedrooms and wash them, dry them, you name it, to try to make sure we didn't have them on anything. We had to go through every closet, and honestly, we went through every closet, every box, and we threw away what we didn't need. And it was horrible. It was about 2 months of just pure murder. And the blessing in disguise, though, was we had to go through our house and start cleaning out stuff. And any and everybody that's ever moved will tell you, when you go to move, you don't know where in the world you got 90% of the junk you got. But we went through the house and we got rid of everything, packed up what we didn't need, and moved it over to my in-laws' house. Because the plan was we were going to sell our house, move in with them, take care of some bills and stuff, and then by the summer of 2018, we were moving here. Well, did all that. We put our house on the market roughly at the end of February, 1st of March. Within 6 to 7 weeks, might have been longer than that, by Memorial Day of 2017, our house sold, no problem. Got what we wanted for it and everything. You know, and in the process, we were wondering where in the world we were going to move down here. My wife's aunt got a hold of us and said, I have some land, which is where we are now. You see the houses in the back there and everything. And so that got the ball rolling. You know, and things just kept happening. My in-laws sold their house at the end of 2017, but here's the crazy thing. They never put it on the market, never put a sign in the yard. You know, that move down here was but God moments. And let me kind of go back and explain that situation. We were living in the subdivision with my in-laws, and one night, 2 cop cars, a fire truck, and an ambulance come racing into the subdivision. Like any good neighbors, we all went outside to see what was going on, you know. Excitement for a night. Well, my mother-in-law ended up walking down the road and talking to people, and conversation got on about us moving. Well, a family down the road, their mom and dad were moving back to Arkansas and were needing a house. My mother-in-law told them about it. Again, by the end of 2017, first 2018, sold it. Never put it on the market, never advertised it, got the full asking price for it. Come time for me to find a job, Kroger gave me a week off, which they're not supposed to do without me requesting it. So kind of worked out because I come down here that week and went to look for me a job. Funny thing is, I went out Tuesday, pouring down rain, soaking wet all day long looking for a job. Went up Wednesday to the current place I work at, and walked in there to put in my application, and one of our cousin's stepsister works there, and I'm sitting in the office area filling out my application. All of a sudden she walked in and hollered out my name, and I looked at her and said, well, hey, how you doing? First time I've ever met her. Got to talking. Next thing you know, she looks over at the girls in the office and she said, he needs a job now. So they call up my current supervisor, and we went out there talking. Never met the man before in my life. Opened up my application and went, Cabot, Arkansas. I know where that's at. I looked at him like, are you crazy? I was like, how in the world do you know where Cabot, Arkansas is? So he explained it. Long story short, I ended up getting hired right there on the spot, and been with the place 2 years now. But the moral of this is, where God guides, he provides. And I know that story's not fully complete. You know, to go in detail with it, I'd have to talk for about another 2 or 3 hours and get everybody else involved to make the video. And, well, you know, that's like a movie, you know, not happening today. But, you know, where God guides, he provides. You know, and some of you may be stuck today wondering what's going on. Be patient. Because like I said, where he guides, he provides. And he'll take care of you. But, little long today, but it's what was on my mind. And y'all be good, and I'll have you another one next week. Have a good one.